You have been in suspension for 50 days. In compliance with state and federal regulations, all testing candidates in the Aperture Science Extended Relaxation Center must be revived periodically for a mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise.
I feel like that could be a word.
You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look up at the ceiling.
Nope.
Good. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look down at the floor. Good. This completes the gymnastic portion of your mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise. There is a framed painting on the wall. Please go stand in front of it. This is art. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, stare at the art.
Okay.
You should now feel mentally reinvigorated. If you suspect staring at art has not provided the required intellectual sustenance, reflect briefly on this classical music. Good. Now please return to your bed. Good morning. You have been in suspension for 9999999. This courtesy call.
Hello? Anyone in there? Ah! Oh God, you look good. Looking good, actually. Are you okay? Are you? Well, don't answer that. I'm absolutely sure you're fine. There's plenty of time for you to recover. Just take it.
Please prepare for emergency evacuation.
Stay calm. Stay calm. Prepare. That's all I'm saying. Prepare. It's all fine. All right. Don't move. I'm gonna get us out of here. Oh, you might want to hang on to something. Word of advice. Up to you. You all right down there? Can you hear me? Hello? Most test subjects do experience some cognitive deterioration after a few months in suspension. Now, you've been under for quite a lot longer, and it's not out of the question that you might have a very minor case of serious brain damage. But don't be alarmed, all right? Although if you do feel alarmed, try to hold on to that feeling, because that is the proper reaction to being told that you've got brain damage. Do you understand what I'm saying at all? Does any of this make any sense? Just tell me, just say yes. Okay, what you're doing there is jumping. You just jumped. But never mind. Say apple. Apple. Okay, you know what? That's close enough. Just hold tight.
T-Border doesn't understand that I'm finessing dubs.
Okay, look, I wasn't going to mention this to you, but I'm in pretty hot water here. How you doing down there? You still holding on? The reserve power ran out. So, of course, the whole relaxation centre stops waking up the bloody test subjects. Hold on, this is a bit tricky. And, of course, nobody tells me anything. No, why should you tell me anything? Why should I be kept informed? You know, about the life functions of the 10,000 bloody test subjects I'm supposed to be in charge of. Why? It's close. Can you see? Am I going to make it through? Have I got enough space? Just gotta get through here. Okay, I just gotta concentrate. And whose fault do you think it's gonna be when the management comes down here and finds 10,000 flipping vegetables? Alright, see, no, I hit that one. I hit that one. Okay, listen, we should get our story straight, alright? If anyone asks, and no one's gonna ask, don't worry, but if anyone asks, tell them as far as you know, the last time you checked, everyone looked pretty much alive. Alright? Not dead. Okay, almost there. On the other side of that wall is one of the old testing tracks. There's a piece of equipment in there that we're going to need to get out of here. I think this is a docking station. Get ready. Good news, that is not a docking station. So there's one mystery solved. I'm going to attempt a manual override on this wall. Could get a bit technical. Hold on. Almost there. Remember, you're looking for a gun that makes holes. Not bullet holes, but don't worry, you'll figure it out. Seriously, do hold on this time. Good luck.
Hello, and again, welcome to the Aperture Science Enrichment Center. We are currently experiencing technical difficulties due to circumstances of potentially apocalyptic significance beyond our control. However, thanks to emergency testing protocols, testing can continue. These pre-recorded messages will provide instructional and motivational support so that science can still be done, even in the event of environmental, social, economic, or structural collapse. The portal will open, and emergency testing will begin in 3, 2, 1. Cube and button-based testing remains an important tool for science, even in a dire emergency. You have just passed through an Aperture Science material emancipation grill, which vaporizes most Aperture Science equipment that touches it. If you feel liquid running down your neck, relax, lie on your back, and apply immediate pressure to your temples. You are simply experiencing a rare reaction in which the material emancipation grill may have emancipated the ear tubes inside your head.
This is a pretty atrocious portal carousel.
Good. Because of the technical difficulties we are currently experiencing,
What if I'm only a second 60 off the gold?
Before re-entering a relaxation vault at the conclusion of testing, please take a moment to write down the results of your test. An Aperture Science Reintegration Associate will revive you for an interview when society has been rebuilt.
Yikes.
If the Earth is currently governed by a manner of animal king, sentient cloud, or other governing body that either refuses to or is incapable...
Hey! You made it!
Okay, that's fair.
Are you alive? That's important. Should have asked that first. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to work on the assumption that you're still alive, and I'm just going to wait for you up ahead.
Good. If you feel that a lethal military android has not
those
respected your rights as detailed in the laws of robotics, please note it on your self-reporting form. A future Aperture Science Entitlement Associate will initiate the appropriate grievance filing paperwork.
Those sneezes were, like, probably stronger than most countries' armies.
This next test is very dangerous. To help you remain tranquil in the face of almost certain death, smooth jazz will be deployed in 3, 2, 1. You have trapped yourself. Congratulations. The exit door is now open.
Man, this made-up thing, the made-up comparison, right now I'm at like 6. It's not.
If the Enrichment Center is currently being bombarded with fireballs, meteorites, or other objects from space, please avoid unsheltered testing areas wherever a lack of shelter from space debris does not appear to be a deliberate part of the test. Well done. The Enrichment Center reminds you that although circumstances
shooting
may
too
appear
early
bleak,
is something I'm doing a lot of.
All Aperture Science personality constructs will remain functional in apocalyptic, low-power environments
So I
of as
gotta
few
stop.
as 1.1 volts.
What is that, 6? It's like 7.
This next test applies the principles of momentum to movement through portals. If the laws of physics no longer apply in the future, God help you. If you are a non-employee,
No way. Why does it always close right in front of me?
Testing is the future, and the future starts with you.
And then I always get that button glitch, and I'm like, oh.
Good work getting this far, future starter. That said, if you are simple-minded, old, or irradiated in such a way that the future should not start with you, please return to your primitive tribe and send back someone better qualified for testing.
That was gonna be bad.
To ensure that sufficient
it's like 9.
for core testing protocols, all safety devices have been disabled. The Enrichment Center respects your right to have questions or concerns about this policy.
Hey! Oi, oi! I'm up here! Okay, listen, let me lay something on you here. It's pretty heavy. They told me never, never, ever to disengage myself from my management rail or I would die. But we're out of options here.
What?
So get ready to catch me, all right, on the off chance that I'm not dead the moment I pop off this thing. On 3.
Did my server
Ready?
just go? What?
1, 2, 3. That's high. It's
That's
it's
weird.
too high, isn't it? Really, that. All right, going on 3 just gives you too much time to think about it. Let's go on 1 this time. Okay, ready? 1. Catch me, catch! Ow!
That was.
I'm not
Yeah, that's
dead.
weird.
I'm not
I'm gonna
dead.
have to check that out.
Plug me into that stick on the wall over there, yeah? And I'll show you something. You'll be impressed by this.
Hello?
Oh, no. Yes, hello. No, we're not stopping. Don't make eye contact, whatever you do. No, thanks. We're good. Appreciate it. Keep moving, keep moving.
Ooh, this whole thing is a youch.
Probably ought to bring you up to speed on something right now. In order to escape, we're going to have to go through her chamber. And she will probably kill us if she's awake. Okay, I'm going to lay my cards on the table. I don't want to do it. I don't want to go in there. Don't go in there. She's off. She's off. Don't panic over. She's off. All fine. On we go. There she is. What a nasty piece of work she was, honestly. Like a proper maniac. Ah! Oh, still held. Still being held. That's a great job. Ah! I just looked down. I do not recommend it. Ah! I've just done it again. This is the main
Okay, nice.
breaker room. Look for a switch that says escape pod. All right, don't touch anything else. Not interested in anything else. Don't touch anything else. Don't even look at anything else. Just, well, obviously you've got to look at everything else to find an escape pod. But as soon as you look at something and it doesn't say escape pod, look at something else. Look at the next thing, all right? But don't touch anything else or look at anything. Well, look at other things, but don't. You understand? Can you see it anywhere? I can't see it anywhere. Tell you what, plug me in and I'll turn the lights on. Let there be light. That's, God. It's quoting God. Oh, look at that. It's turning. Ominous. But probably fine, as long as it doesn't start, you know, moving up. Now. Escape pod, escape pod. It's moving up. Okay. Okay, no, don't worry. I've got it. This should slow it down. No, makes it go faster. Uh-oh.
Power up initiated.
Okay, don't panic. All right, stop panicking. I can still stop this.
Stop panicking.
Oh, there's a pass. Okay, it's fine. I'll just hack it. Not a
I
problem.
am in such a state of panic. I don't even know what to do with myself.
Wait, did I do B? Do you have a pen? Start writing these down.
Power up complete.
I don't. Okay, listen. All right, new plan. Act natural. We've done nothing wrong. Hello.
Oh, it's you.
You know her?
It's been a long time. How have you been? I've been really busy being dead. You know, after you murdered me.
You did what? Ah. Oh no! No! Oh no!
Oh, hey.
No!
That's
Okay,
cool.
look, we both said a lot of things that you're going to regret. But I think we can put our differences behind us. For silence, you monster. I will say, though, that since you went
That's
to all the trouble
cruel.
of waking me up, you must really, really love to test. I love it too. There's just one small thing we need to take care of first.
That's cruel. Oh, I didn't lose any time. Time to save 7 years by going faster than Sonic himself.
Here we are, the incinerator room. Be careful not to trip over any parts of me that didn't get completely burned when you threw them down here. The dual portal device should be around here somewhere. Once you find it, we can start testing, just like old times. Good, you have a dual portal. There. I'll just move that out of the way for you. This place really is a wreck. But the important thing is you're back, with me. And now I'm on to all your little tricks. So there's nothing to stop us from testing. for the rest of your life. After that, who knows? I might take up a hobby. Reanimating the dead, maybe.
Pretty nice, but not ideal.
Sorry about the mess. I've really let the place go since you killed me. By the way, not bad. I forgot how good you are at this. You should
Yeah, if
pace
I hadn't closed
yourself,
that window,
though.
that
We have a lot
would have
of
been a lot
tests to
worse.
do.
Okay. Lit.
This next test involves discouragement redirection cubes. I just finished building them before you had your... well done.
Oh, hey.
Here come the test results. You are a horrible person. That's what it says. A horrible person. We weren't even testing for that.
Cool. Whoa. 6 seconds. That's astonishing.
Don't let that horrible person thing discourage you. It's just a data point. If it makes you feel any better, science has now validated your birth. Congratulations. Not on the test. Most people emerge from suspension terribly undernourished. I want to congratulate you on beating the odds and somehow managing to pack on a few pounds.
No. No wet maker. It's just... I wonder if Wetmaker Jr. is faster. I haven't...
One moment.
I'm not confident enough in Wetmaker Jr. to just do it without any
You're navigating
practice.
these test
So.
chambers faster than I can build them. So
But I
feel
wonder
free
if
to
it would
slow
be
down.
faster.
Do whatever it is you do when you're not destroying this facility. I'll give you
I
credit.
mean, this is like pretty
I guess you are
fast.
listening to me. But for the record, you don't have to go that slowly.
There's only like 4 or 5 seconds that Wetmaker saves. So...
This next test involves the Aperture Science Aerial Faith Plate. It was part of an initiative to investigate. Here's an interesting fact. You're not breathing real air. It's too expensive to pump this far down. We just take carbon dioxide out of a room, freshen it up a little, and pump it back in. So you'll be breathing the same room full of air for the rest of your life. I thought that was interesting. Let's see what the next test is. Oh, advanced aerial faith plates. Well, have fun soaring through the air without a care in the world. I have to go to the wing that was made entirely of glass and pick up 15 acres of broken glass. By myself.
Dude, Luke doesn't understand.
Oh, sorry.
The homie
I'm
is
still
getting the
cleaning up
SS
test
world record.
chambers, so sometimes there's still trash in them, standing around, smelling and being useless. Try to avoid the garbage hurtling towards you. Remember before when I was talking about smelly garbage standing around being useless? That
Okay.
was a metaphor. I was actually talking about you. And I'm sorry. You didn't react at the time, so I was worried it sailed right over your head, which would have made this apology seem insane. That's why I had to call you garbage a second time just now.
What is it? God, I don't know how this app works. Right, it is friends. Whatever, he'll just have
Did you
to...
know that people with guilty consciences are more easily startled by loud noise?
I can't tell him.
I'm sorry. I don't
I guess
know
I'll
why
tell him
that
after
went
Pit
off.
Flames.
Anyway, just an interesting science fact. Every test chamber is equipped
Okay.
with an emancipation grill at its exit,
See.
so that test subjects cannot smuggle test objects out of the test area. This one is broken. Don't take anything with you.
hopefully he got the message.
This next test involves emancipation grills. Remember, I told you about them in the last test area that did not
Dude, I
have
shot
all.
that so many times. It's actually not that long. It's like 5 seconds. It's still 5 stupid seconds.
Wait,
But
this next... You seem to have defeated its load-bearing capacity. Well done. I'll just lower the ceiling.
What happened, right? I was just lying there. You thought I was done.
Look at you, sailing through the air majestically, like
Alright.
an eagle, piloting a balloon.
not great, actually. I missed the reportal, so that's like 3 seconds. I'm gonna have to play quite
Enjoy
skillfully
this next test. I'm going to go to the surface.
in order
It's a
to sub
beautiful day
our.
out. Yesterday I saw a deer. If you solve this next test, maybe I'll let you ride an elevator all the way up to the break room. And I'll tell you about the time I saw a deer again.
Okay.
Well, you passed the test. I didn't see the deer today. I did
That
see some
throw
humans,
was perfect.
But with you here, I've got more test subjects than I'll ever need.
If anybody says otherwise, I don't know.
These bridges are made from natural light that I pump in from the surface. If you rubbed your cheek on one, it would be like standing outside with the sun shining on your face. It would also set your hair on fire, so don't actually do it. Excellent. You're a predator, and these tests are your prey. Speaking of which, I was researching sharks for an upcoming test. Do you know who else murders people who are only trying to help them? Did you guess sharks? Because that's wrong. The correct answer is nobody. Nobody but you is that pointlessly cruel.
I should probably learn the further ahead fade for that.
Good news. I figured out what to do with all the money I saved recycling your one room full of air. When you die, I'm going to laminate your skeleton and pose you in the lobby. That way future generations can learn from you how not to have your unfortunate bone structure. Well done.
Okay.
In fact, you did so well.
Not
I'm going to note
lightning
this on your file,
fast,
in the commendation section. Oh, there's lots of room here. Did well. Enough.
Oh, I didn't even get the perfect. Means I didn't do it perfectly.
This next test involves turrets. You remember them, right? They're the pale spherical things that are full of bullets. Oh wait, that's you in 5 seconds. Good luck.
It's pretty funny. Wait, did I get hit once? I don't think I did.
To maintain a constant testing cycle, I simulate daylight at all hours and add adrenal vapor to your oxygen supply. So you may be confused about the passage of time. The point is, yesterday was your birthday. I thought you'd want to know. You know how I'm going to live forever, but you're going to be dead in 60 years? Well, I've been working on a belated birthday present for you. Well, more of a belated birthday medical procedure. Well, technically, it's a medical experiment. What's important is it's a present.
Alright, theoretically I can save like 4 seconds here.
That jumpsuit you're wearing looks stupid. That's not me talking. It's right here in your file. On other people it looks fine. But right here a scientist has noted that on you it looks stupid. Well, what does a neck-bearded old engineer know about fashion? He probably... Oh, wait, it's a she. I'm going through the list of test subjects in cryogenic storage. I managed to find 2 with your last name. A man and a woman. So that's interesting.
Actually, I'll do that.
It's a small world.
No, it was me, by the way. That was my cat.
I have a surprise waiting for you after this next test. Telling you would spoil the surprise. So I'll just give you a hint. It involves meeting 2 people you haven't seen in a long time.
It's pretty nice. I think that's actually a bit late. A fraction of a second.
It says this next test was designed by one of Aperture's Nobel Prize winners. It doesn't say what the prize was for. Well, I know it wasn't for being immune to neurotoxin. I bet you think I forgot about your surprise.
Wee bit close.
I didn't. In fact, we're headed to your surprise right now. After all these years, I'm getting choked up just thinking about it.
What?
Initiating surprise.
Dude,
in
that's
3,
pretty good.
2, 1. I made it all up. Surprise. Oh, come on. If it makes you feel any better, they abandoned you at birth. So I very seriously doubt they'd even want to see you.
Hey. Nice. All right.
Well, you know the old formula. Comedy equals tragedy plus time. And you have been asleep for a while. So I guess it's actually pretty funny when you do the math.
I'm hoping. Okay.
I thought about our dilemma,
Whatever.
and I came up with a solution that I honestly think works out best for one of both of us.
Whatevs.
Federal regulations require me to warn you that this next test chamber is looking pretty good. That's right. The facility is completely operational again. I think these
I wasn't
test
even touching the
chambers
door.
look even better than they did
That's
before.
why I wasn't
It
going
was easy,
backwards.
really. You just have to look at things objectively, see what you don't need anymore, and trim out the fat.
I'm definitely yeeting on escape. 'Cause what have I got to lose? Not a run.
I've got a surprise for you after this next test. Not a fake, tragic surprise like last time. A real surprise with tragic consequences. What's going on? Who turned off the lights?
That's just my phone that I hit with my
I'm
mouse.
speaking in an accent that is beyond her range of hearing. I know I'm early, but we have to go. Run! Come on, I'm closing the door. Okay, quick recap. We are escaping. All right, that's what's happening now. We're escaping. So you're doing great. Just keep running.
No, we're jailbreaking right now. We're not escaping until next month.
All right, turn off her neurotoxin and then confront her. Again, though, for the moment, run!
Yeah, minus 14. I'm gonna hit the yeet. I'll do it.
Come on, come on! Ah! What's going on in there? You okay? I heard gunfire.
Alright, let's hit the yeet. Whatever. I tried. But I didn't die.
There's the exit. We're almost out here.
Oh, maybe I can get really good RNG this time in turret sabotage
I'll meet you on the other side.
instead of garbage RNG. I'll get the RNG that saves like 10 seconds off of PB.
Ah, brilliant. We made it through. Well done. Okay, follow me. We've still got work to do.
What?
She can't touch us.
That was confusing. Yeah, at least she can't touch us back here. Can't like turn off the lights or anything.
Ooh, it's dark down here, isn't it? They say that the old caretaker of this place went absolutely crazy. Chopped up his entire staff of robots. All of them robots. They say at night you could still hear the screams of their replicas. All of them functionally indistinguishable from the originals. No memory. Here's an interesting story. You might like this. I almost got a job down here in manufacturing, but guess who the foreman went with?
That's what that
Only
was.
An exact duplicate of himself. Nepotism. Ended up giving me the worst possible job, tending to all the smelly humans. That, oh, I'll tell you, humans, oh, love them. Just the way they look, great. And they're
This is gonna be a funny meme of a split. Big, just huge meme. So theoretically I can save, what, like 12 seconds, but that's not happening. Unless I get God tier RNG. I wonder what I wonder what the chance of that RNG is. Because it's like the chance of a black turret multiplied by
So what am I?
the chance of getting just the right dialogue.
Response.
Multiplied by also having to go fast. Kinda. Like that one, this dialogue. If you get that dialogue on the very first turret, you can actually get there fast enough.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. How you doing? Come on.
Oh. Okay. That was a bit
Alright.
oof, but it's fine.
all right. Now she can't use her turrets, so let's go and take care of that neurotoxin generator. as
Certainly
well.
was.
Bring your daughter to work day. That did not end well. And 40 potato batteries. Embarrassing. I mean, I realise they're children, but still, you know, low-hanging fruit and all that. Barely science, really. Don't worry, I'm absolutely guaranteeing you 100% that it's this way. Okay, let's try this way.
-6. I'm gonna have to pull some serious strings if I want to sub-hour this run. And right now this isn't exactly helping.
This is the neurotoxin generator. Bit bigger than I expected. Not going to be able to just, you know, push it over.
I think I can still get the cycle.
There's some sort of control room up at the top, so there's our handiwork. I shouldn't laugh really, just do a simulated, you know. It's not real enough for them, I suppose. I'm afraid the door. What are you doing? We don't know what that button. Well done. Let's see what's in there. Do you smell neurotoxin? Hold on, the neurotoxin levels are going down. So whatever you're doing, that did it. Neurotoxin at 0%. Yes. Hold on.
Whatever you're doing, that did it.
Warning. Neurotoxin pressure has reached dangerously unlethal levels.
Should take us right to her. I can't believe I'm finally doing this. I knew this would be fun. They told me it wasn't fun at all, so they said it's not fun at all. And I believed them. I thought I was a fool to myself. Oh, I'm loving this. Whale of a time. This place is huge, and we're only seeing the top layer. It goes down for miles. All sealed off years ago, of course. We should be getting close. Oh, I cannot wait to see the look on her face. No neurotoxin, no turret. She'll never know what hit her. Hold on, because I might not have thought this next part completely. Ah! Well, I'm going the wrong way. Get to her. I'll find you.
Whoa, that's the Satan number. I can't have that.
Honestly, truly didn't think you'd fall for that. In fact, I devised a much more elaborate trap further ahead for when you got through this easy one. If I'd known you let yourself get captured this easily, I would have just dangled a turkey leg on a rope from the ceiling. Well, it was nice catching up. Let's get to business. I hope you brought something stronger than a portal gun this time. Otherwise, I'm afraid you're about to become the immediate past president of the Being Alive Club. Seriously, though, goodbye.
It's my big chance. This is trouble. Ah, not again. Here comes stuff. Locked and loaded. Oh, this ain't.
Oh, you were busy back there. Well, I suppose we could just sit in this room and glare at each other until somebody drops dead.
No.
But I have a better idea. It's your old friend, deadly neurotoxin. If I were you, I'd take a deep breath.
Shame I don't have my own sub-emotes on my own server.
I hate you so much.
Warning. Central core is 80% corrupt.
That's funny. I don't feel corrupt. In fact, I feel pretty good.
Alternate core detected.
Oh, that's me they're talking about.
To initiate a core transfer, please deposit substitute core in receptacle.
Torch.
Substitute core accepted. Substitute core.
Pretty wild that Wheatley managed to outsmart. I mean, I guess it was us and Wheatley, but mostly Wheatley managed to outsmart GLaDOS.
No.
Stalemate detected.
That's
transfer procedure cannot
wild.
continue.
Yes.
Unless a stalemate associate is present to press the stalemate resolution button.
Leave me in.
Not so fast.
Stalemate resolved.
Here we go. Wait, what if this hurts?
Hi.
What if this really hurts? Oh, I didn't think of that.
Oh, it will. Believe me, it will.
Are you just saying that, or is it really gonna hurt? You're just saying that, aren't you? No, you're not. It is gonna hurt, isn't it?
It's a very similar caliber run. I think actually.
No, stop! No!
Next time save is like Cave Johnson, and that's a long time. It's like 30 seconds. And then Crazy Box, just 10 seconds, so 40 seconds. Possible. Possible. That's assuming I do Crazy Box right.
Massive. It's not just me, right? I am bloody massive, aren't I? Oh, right, yeah, the escape lift. I'll call it now. There we go. Lift called.
And all that assumed I got elevator skip, which is not a safe assumption.
Wow, this is cool. And check this out. I'm a bloody genius now.
Estás usando este software de traducción de forma incorrecta. Por favor, consulte el manual.
I don't even know what I just said, but I can find out. Oh, sorry, no, the lift. Yes, sorry, I keep forgetting. This
Where's the
body's
music?
Amazing. Seriously, I can't get over how small you are, but I'm huge.
Where's the music? It's kind of spooky. How are you holding up? Let's see. Not bad.
My slow clap processor made it into this thing, so we have that. Since it doesn't look like we're going anywhere, well, we are going somewhere, alarmingly fast actually. But since we're not busy other than that, here's a couple of facts.
Spit
He's not
facts.
just a regular moron. He's the product of the greatest minds of a generation, working together with the express purpose of building the dumbest moron who ever lived. And you just put him in charge of the entire facility. Good, that's
Oh my god, that's spot on.
Hey,
I should get like a Nobel Prize for that,
actually
honestly.
harmless. Do you think maybe you could unstrap one of those long fall boots of yours and shove me into it? Just remember to land on one foot.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try hard to save any time here. It's really just the last room. The long shot and the last room are the hardest bits. Just kidding, actually. There's long shot. Not too slow. Not too slow. Hey, I saved. Okay, I didn't really save time, but not that bad. Okay. Nice. Not saving the full, 35 seconds. But, I saved 33. So, that's ridiculous, really. But that kind of time save is possible on a world record.
All right, let's get started. This first test involves something the lab boys call repulsion.
I think I died
You're not
there,
part of the
actually.
control group, by the way. You
You get the gel.
In world
Last
record.
poor son of a gun got blue paint. All joking aside, that did
Not
happen.
bad.
Broke every bone in his legs. Tragic, but informative. Or so I'm told. For this next test, we put nanoparticles in the gel. In layman's terms, that's a billion little gizmos that are going to travel into your bloodstream and pump experimental genes and RNA molecules and so forth into your tumors. Now, maybe you don't have any tumors. Well, don't worry. If you sat on a folding chair in the lobby and weren't wearing lead underpants, we took care of that too.
Not that bad.
Oh, in case you got covered in that repulsion gel, here's some advice the lab boys gave me. Do not get covered in the repulsion gel. We haven't entirely nailed down what element it is yet, but I'll tell you this, it's a lively one, and it does not like the human skeleton.
Kind of felt like the timer was counting fast. Although maybe that's just me.
All these science spheres are made of asbestos, by the way. Keeps out the rats.
Wow, I didn't
Let
die
us know
this
if you
time.
feel a shortness of breath, a persistent dry cough, or your heart stopping, because that's not part of the test. That's asbestos. Good news is the lab boys say the symptoms of asbestos poisoning. I like your style. You make up your own rules, just like me. Just a heads up, that coffee we gave you earlier had fluorescent calcium in it, so we can track the neuronal activity in your brain.
Oh, I got
There's a slight
Kurji
chance
box.
the calcium could
Or
harden and vitrify your frontal
Kurji
lobe.
box.
Anyway, don't stress yourself thinking about it. I'm serious.
Kurji
Visualizing
box,
the
I'll
scenario
call it,
while under
really.
stress actually triggers the reaction.
In honor. Okay. I can get like a big time save, I'll say.
Now, if you're part of control group Kepler-7, we implanted a tiny microchip about the size of a postcard into your skull. Most likely you've forgotten it's even there. But if it starts vibrating and beeping
yeah,
during this
dude.
next test, let us know. Because that means it's about to hit 500 degrees, so we're going to need to go ahead and get that out of you pretty fast.
Dude.
Science isn't about
Dude, the rush.
Why
Okay, that
not?
wasn't actually
Why
that big of
is
a
so much
rush.
of our science dangerous? Why not marry safe science if you love it so much? In fact, why not invent a special safety door that won't hit you on the butt on the way out? Because
It's so
you
weird
are
with all the
fired.
like
Now,
quick
you test
strides.
subject, you're doing fine.
It's
Yes,
like
you box your stop out the front door, parking lot, car. Goodbye.
okay, that was actually kind of underwhelmingly not as fast as I'd hoped it be, but that's still pretty good.
Congratulations. The simple fact that you're standing here listening to me means you've made a glorious contribution to science. As founder and CEO of Aperture Science, I thank you for your participation.
Whoops.
And hope we can count on you for another round of tests. We're not going to release this stuff into the wild until it's good and damn ready, so as long as you keep yourself in top physical form, there'll always be a limo waiting for you. Say goodbye, Carolyn.
Goodbye, Carol.
Greetings, friend. I'm Cave
Golly.
Johnson, CEO of Aperture Science. You might know us as a vital participant in the 1968 Senate hearings on missing astronauts. And you've most likely used one of the many products we invented, but that other people have somehow managed.
Oh man, I lost 3 seconds. I'm gonna have to play like a god to sub hour. Which, given my past,
Testing area
is
just up ahead.
not gonna
The quicker
happen.
you get through, the quicker you'll get your $60. Carolyn, are the compensation vouchers ready?
Yes,
Sir, Mr. Johnson.
Great job, astronaut,
Okay.
war hero, and or Olympian. With your help, we're gonna change the world. This on? Hey, listen
Should have
up down
done
there.
Wetmaker.
That thing's called an elevator.
I shouldn't
not a
have though.
I swear I know him.
I said that to myself. Why'd I pretend? I'm playing Portal 2 and OBS is in the corner. I'm like, oh wow, I'm streaming, but I'm not streaming. So,
If you're interested in an additional $60, flag down a test associate and let them know. You could walk out of here with 120 weighing down your bindle if you let us take you apart, put some science stuff in you, then put you back together. In case you're interested, there's still some positions available for that bonus opportunity I mentioned earlier. Again, all you gotta do is let us disassemble you.
Portal
We're not
funneling
banging rocks
on.
together here. We know how to put a man
back
together.
together.
So that's a complete reassembly. New vitals, spit shine on the old ones, Plus, we're scooping out tumors. Frankly,
Frank
you
will
ought
not
to
be
be
paying us. Oh, sick gold.
Thank you. I can't believe I'm thanking these people. For staggering your way through Aperture Science's propulsion gel testing, you've made some real contributions to society for a change, and for that, humanity is grateful. If you had any belongings, please pick them up now. We don't want old newspapers and sticks. Welcome to the Enrichment Center. Since making test participation mandatory for all employees, the quality of our test subjects has risen dramatically. Employee retention, however, has not. As a result, you may have heard we're going to phase out human testing. There's still a few things left to wrap up, though. The bean counters told me we literally could not
Just
afford
really
to
want to
buy
make sure it's on, because
$7
I've had
worth of moon
bad
rocks, much less 70
experiences
million.
when it's
Bought 'em
off.
Anyway, ground them up, mixed them into a gel. And guess what? Ground up moon rocks are pure poison. I am deathly ill. Still, it turns out they're a great portal conductor. So now, we're going to see if jumping in and out of these new portals can somehow leach the lunar poison out of a man's bloodstream. When life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Make life take the lemons back. Get mad! I don't want your damn lemons! What am I supposed to do with these? Demand to see life's manager. Make life rue the day it thought it could give Cave Johnson lemons. Do you
Silly
know
me.
who I am? I'm the man who's gonna burn your house down with the lemons.
Wait, do I have time save here? Eh, kinda. But not big time save. And that's assuming I get the stuck launch. Okay. Listen. I was about to like do the counting, but then I remembered I have show. What? Excuse you? I had show pause on and I hit 2,000. I've been cheated. This is awful. I guess it's like 2,100 or something. Oh well. Go look at it for a second, would you? I guess now I will get the stuck launch. Because that's really the only way. This can be not a disaster. Okay. You know what? I'm fine with that. It's not like the end of the world. This wasn't gonna sub 1, so... Oh yeah. I would have had to have golded by so much to sub 1. Or played so close to gold. Oh, that is a lot of time.
For God's sake, your boxes with legs. It's literally your only purpose.
That's a lot of time.
Walking onto buttons. How can you not do the one warmer?
Okay, how's it 18 seconds? Like,
Okay, colder, ice cold. You're
that wasn't 18 seconds.
Very cold. Very, very, very cold. Look, just get on the button. Oh, that's funny, is it? Oh, it's funny because we've been at this for 12
28
hours
seconds
and you
off of
haven't solved
gold.
it either. So
Oh,
why you're
wow.
laughing?
50, 20.
You've got 1 hour. Solve it.
Okay, I think I am kind of mad about
No
that.
idea what it's like in this body. I
But-
have to test all the time, or I get this itch.
But like, if
You
I get
know,
a
it must be
100
hardwired
20 or
into the
lower,
system.
I'm gonna be
Oh,
livid.
But I tell you, when I do test,
But-
oh man alive, Nothing feels better. It's just.
And that's just time saved for the next run.
Test. So you're gonna test, and I'm gonna watch. And everything is gonna be just.
Warning. Core over.
Design this test. Oh, that felt really good. Oh, here's an idea. Since making tests is so difficult, why don't you just keep solving this test? Same one. And I can just, like, watch you solve it. Yeah, but... And... nothing. Alright, can't blame me for trying. Okay, new tests. New tests. Gotta be some tests around here somewhere. Oh!
Alright, so my paradox idea didn't work. And it almost killed me. Luckily, by the looks of things, he knows as much about test building as he does about logical contradictions.
Not a huge fan of this run, you know. 26. I should probably start getting the metronome ready.
It shouldn't be hard to stay alive long enough to find him.
It's alright. Everything's good. I just invented some more tests.
This is one of my tests.
Not entirely. Not entirely. Look at the word test there on the wall. That's brand new.
Okay, so the bad news is the tests are my tests now, so they can kill us. The good news is,
Alright,
well,
let's get
so far, to be honest.
get the party started. Let's see. It's good. Forum. Next map.
I'd love to help you solve the tests, but I can't.
Oh, I almost circle jumped. I stopped
Yeah,
myself.
Made this test myself out of smaller tests that I found lying around. Jammed them all. Oh yes. Well.
That would have been bad.
All we had to do was pull that lever.
What? What the? You pressed the. Ah!
I know we're in a lot of trouble and probably about to die, but that was worth it.
Okay. Let's put this here.
I got
Right.
some good news. He's going to run out of test chambers eventually. I never stockpiled them.
I'm coming. Coming. Don't start yet. Don't start yet. You are not going to believe this. I found a sealed-off wing. Hundreds of perfectly good test chambers just sitting there, filled with skeletons. Shook them out. Good as new.
Skeletons. Right, I guess I did stockpile some tests. Just as mementos, though.
And there we go. Be honest, you can't even tell, can you? Seamless.
Can't even. That's a good one. That's not a good one. That's a bad one. Oh wow, I can actually... The bloom is making quite a difference out of bounds. I only upticked the bloom by like such a small amount. But it's really noticeable actually. Alright. Whatever. Where's the... Right, here it is. Alright. Let's get it.
Probably nothing. Keep testing while I look for a
Oh.
way out.
Eh. Great. Okay. Great. That's fine. I was pretty concerned. That's fine. Wait, there's only one more. Yeah. Golden. Okay, okay. Okay, that is... Great, that's all of the... Oof, out of the way.
This place is self-destructing, you idiot.
Was self-destructing.
All the out of bounds.
Programmed in
Out of the
one
way.
last timer for all time's sake. Alright, still nothing. Let's keep moving. Sorry about the
And
lift.
coincidentally,
It's
also
melted.
all the
Melted.
stupid stuff in the run is out of the way. I'm sure that has nothing to do with out of bounds. Okay. Put that there. Right, I don't have fly. Of course I don't.
Ah, you're alive! Great! Yeah, just getting a test ready for you, obviously. Who else would I be doing it for? No one. So, let's see here. Exit, exit, exit. There is no exit. Not a problem. I'll make an exit for your test.
Not going up as steeply as I would prefer.
There.
Oh, hi, Peabody.
Perfect. On you go. I'll be honest, after you told me to turn that beam off, I thought I had lost you. Well, you two are going to love this big surprise. In fact, you might say you're going to love it to death.
I think it's death.
Love it until it kills you till you're dead. All right, I don't know whether
I think.
you're picking up on what I'm saying there, but
Thanks, we get it.
Yeah. Close enough, really.
Alright, he's not even trying to be subtle anymore. Or maybe he still is, in which case, wow, that's kind of sad.
sorry, my fault. Butterfingers.
Either way, I get the impression.
Only 3 more chambers to your big surprise.
GLaDOS gets the. Oh my god, my phone? That's not even my phone, that's my old phone. Is like
So, he's
flashing.
happy all of a sudden, even though
Not
he should
flashing,
be
but.
going out of his mind with test withdrawal. And he's got a surprise for us. What did he find back there?
There. Aw. This is a really good pace. I don't like this. Okay, it's not a really good pace. I could be on sub-hour pace, but.
I'll bet you're both dying to know what your big surprise is. Well,
This is pretty good
only
pace.
2 more chambers.
We're running out of time. I think I can break us out of here in the next chamber. Just by alone.
Okay. I was concerned for like half a millisecond that I was not gonna hit the thing and I was just gonna go up. And that would have been really bad. Like, that would have been mega bad. Except nobody's here to see it. So, I would never have to share it with anybody.
Okay, look, I've decided I'm not going to kill you, okay, if you come back. Oh, I've got an idea. Yes, in your face.
Okay. There's that.
Hold on. I'm almost
Okay,
there.
not 230. Or not 300.
Don't mind me. Continue escaping.
There we go. That's what I want. Ooh, beautiful. Beautiful. Not great, but it's not a lot of time.
Did something break back there? Oh, did it kill you? That would be amazing if it killed you.
Okay. Let's hit the yeet. And then... gosh.
Too good for him. First, he'll spend a year in the incinerator. Year 2, cryogenic refrigeration wing. Then 10 years in the chamber I built where all the robots scream at you. Then I'll kill him.
Okay, I'll take
Okay.
that as a no then.
I remember that run that was world record pace, and then I like messed up there. That was hilarious. Except I think it was a pretty bad world record pace. This is pretty good. This is pretty... I like this. I really like this.
Corrupted cores, we're in luck. You find a way to stun him, I'll send you a core, and then you attach it to him. If we do it, if you just plug me in and look,
Okay.
even if you think we're still enemies, we're enemies with a common interest.
Oh.
Revenge. You like revenge,
Wow.
right?
Last
Everybody likes revenge. Well, let's
chamber.
get some.
Not really chamber.
Well.
Last map.
To my lair.
Let me just flag something up. According to the control panel light up there, the entire building is going to self-destruct in about 6 minutes. I'm pretty sure it's a problem with the light. I think the
See,
light's
the
on.
Wheatley fight
Just
isn't
in case it
hard.
isn't, I am actually going to have to kill you, as discussed earlier.
It's just,
so let's
like,
call that 3 minutes and then a minute break, but we should leave
with
allegedly 2
Portal 1,
minutes
you don't
to
have
figure out
time
shut
to
down
get
whatever's
nervous
starting to
because
So anyway, that's
the
idea,
time
really.
that your endocrine system needs to like push the right hormones in the right places, you're already like singing Still Alive. Like the game's so fast. But I've been on a good pace for like what, 5 chapters. So like
You know what? This plan is so
Yeah.
good. I'm going to give you a sporting chance and turn off the neurotoxin.
I'm actually calming
joking,
down
of
now.
course.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Neurotoxin level at capacity in 5 minutes.
That sounded real. No.
That was actually an impression of you.
Actually,
Because you just fell into my trap. My brilliant trap. Just then. I wanted you. Ah!
okay.
I'm delivering the first core up near the catwalk. Grab it and attach it to him.
Okay, yeah. I wasn't gonna take that risk. I don't want to take that risk.
Core corruption at 50%.
It's not a lot of time,
Vent system compromised.
but
Neurotoxin offline. Reactor explosion in 4 minutes.
What happened? Ah!
Okay, great. Here comes another core.
Quick, what's the situation? Oh, hey.
okay.
Warning. Core corruption at 75%.
Oh, maybe I can actually do triple bomb preserve in a run.
Reactor
That'll be
explosion
pretty
uncertainty
cool.
emergency
I don't think
preemption protocol initiated.
that's really
This
been done a lot.
facility will self-destruct in 2 minutes.
Enough! I told you not to put these cores on me, but you don't. Ah!
Nice.
Here's another core. This one should do it.
I actually got triple bomb preserve in a run. Let's go.
Warning.
Okay.
Core corruption at
It's done.
100%.
I did it. I did the game.
Manual core replacement required.
Wow.
I see.
Substitute core. Are you ready to start?
Oh man, that's like
Corrupted core. Are
That's
you ready
pretty
to
good.
start?
What do you think?
Interpreting vague answer as yes.
No. Didn't pick up on my sarcasm.
Stalemate
that's
detected.
pretty good.
Fire detected in the stalemate resolution annex. Extinguishing.
Okay.
Oh, that just cleans right off, does it? Well, that would have been good to know a little earlier.
Stalemate resolution associate. Please press the stalemate resolution button.
Go press the button. Go press it.
Depart by booby trap. the
Alright.
stalemate button. What? Are you still alive? You are joking. You have got to be kidding me. Well, I'm still in control, and I have no idea how to fix this place. Oh. Space! Ah! Ah! Let go! We're in space! Ah! Let go! Let go! I'm still connected! I can pull myself in! I can still fix this!
I already fixed it. And you are not coming back.
Oh no! Change your plans! Hold on to me! Tighter! Ah! Grab me! Grab me!
Dude, that's great. That's great. It's actually a... I mean, I know there's some stuff, like, in the earlier chapters that probably wasn't that great, but that's a pretty good time. It's like...
Oh, thank God, you're all right.
Wow.
You know, being Carolyn taught me a valuable lesson.
Wow, that's a pretty good time.
I thought you were my greatest enemy, when all along you were my best friend. The surge of emotion that shot through me when I saved your life taught me an even more valuable lesson. Where Carolyn lives in my brain.
Carolyn deleted.
Goodbye.
Alright, just hit the group snap.
You know, deleting Carolyn just now taught me a valuable lesson. The best solution to a problem is usually the easiest one. And I'll be honest, killing you is hard.
This feels pretty nice.
What my days used to be like? I just tested.
Man, is this how athletes feel when they sport?
Or put me in a potato. Or
Probably
fed me
not.
to birds.
I'm actually...
I had a pretty good life.
I want to open a window. It's
And
kind
then
of
you
hot.
showed up. You dangerous, mute lunatic. So you know what? You win. Just go. It's been fun. Don't come back.
Oh, I'll do this actually. I'm sorry, I ain't doing that. I don't speak Italian. I'm not gonna sing it. I'm kind of tired. It's kind of late, and although it's not that late, I'm in summer break. I'll sing it. I'm gonna get a tuner this time. Good enough.